It's an honor to speak to all of you on this occasion today. We have recently been certified officially as a great place to work. So a huge round of applause for everyone in this organization, leadership of the people whom these people are leading, and leadership of each one of you, which has led to this great certification which has happened. We have got this certification after a gap of 5 years. We have last time I know that we had this certification in 2019. So it's a massive, achievement that we have had. Recently, we have also had some huge productivity initiatives. One that is currently on in BSPU, which is again something which is unprecedented, which is not something which has happened in the recent past, at least in Cadila, and very few organizations have actually undertaken this kind of a transformation that has been undertaken in BSPU, which is a massive transformation which will transform the way we do business and our business, therefore, as we go along. As recent as yesterday, we did another major transformation in Dhulka, and it is again an unprecedented in nature, where we had a massive transformation which we did in one stroke on one day. And there are many more transformations to come as we go along. There is a digitalization process which is just about begun. So DigiCad, that's the name that we're going to have of the new platform that is going to be here. So this is the beginning, and there is a transformation that is going to be underway for various other things which will happen as we go along. 23rd September, 28th September, 4th October, 14th October, all along there's going to be complete digitalization of all people processes that we will have. It's a huge transformation. Not many organizations, not one that I have heard of, has gone through so much of transformation in such a short period, in such a smooth manner. So in my 28 years, 4 months of work experience across, I think, 5 or 6 organizations, I have not heard of this kind of a transformation happening so smoothly, so fast, and so seamlessly across. And that's thanks to the team over here, thanks to the leadership support that I have been consistently getting. Some of them are sitting on the front row, some of them could not make it, but the support is nonetheless there. And therefore, we have been able to achieve that we are achieving this kind of a transformation. So our organization, one of the things that I would like to, before I get into the specifics of this system, one of the things that our organization always goes for, and that's why I love this organization, the motto is Ye Dil Mange More. I don't know how many of you have heard this ad. This was an iconic advertisement which was there, one of my favorite ads. It was Ye Dil Mange More, followed by this thing, Aha. And I was like, that's why I used the pen. Yeah. So this thing was, it was Dil Mange More. It means followed by can you read this? For those sitting on this side, you know what this stands for? In our context, can anybody guess?
Achieve.
It could well be achieved. So let me give a clue. It's all proper now. It's a proper now. All of them are proper now. Okay, it's difficult to guess, I guess. It should not be very difficult if I were to say, and there are 2 which is missing. The first A stands for the gentleman sitting right at the back, Anil. So the transformation. The second A stands for the lady sitting right here, Anita. So the H, there are no guesses. The lady is standing right behind me. And we have to the other 2 A's are not here, but I need to acknowledge that without them, the transformations that we are undergoing in HR would not have been possible. The first A stands for Anuj. He is in Jammu and he's in the middle of a lot of things right now. And the last one stands for Aziz. who's in Ankareshwar right now. He's in Dholka helping with a lot of new hires who have come in. So without this one, the transformations that I'm talking about, it's almost like refueling a plane in mid-air at a 30,000 feet. It's that kind of a transformation that we are undergoing. Of course, there are two things which are missing. One is Vivek, who's sitting right here, and Shukant Ji, who's not here. He's handling large-scale transformation in Punjab and Bengal as we speak. So their names could not fit into this ad, so that therefore I did not put it. But yes, I thought on my way while coming, they're coming to this auditorium. So a huge round of applause for them because. As far as this system is concerned, there are three things. We have all used the earlier system. This system and whatever I speak from the bottom of my heart, not because these gentlemen are sitting here. Firstly, thanks to Diptesh for having identified uKnowva. Honestly, I told this as well. I had not heard of this organization till about 3.5 months ago. If anybody had asked me what uKnowva is, in fact, while we were going through it, we didn't even know the name fully well. Some of us used to call it uKnowva, some of us used to call it uKnowva. We didn't even know the name. It was this thing. But this is an amazing organization which has developed this product far better than the previous one that we had. Since it is being recorded, therefore I am not taking the name of the previous product. But I can safely tell you it is far better. It's extremely user-friendly to begin with. You don't need a training for it. You just have to go on the system and everything that you want to do, you can do it. It is so user-friendly. The user interface is outstanding. It's out of the world. I have not seen a user interface as friendly as this. So that is the first and the foremost thing that I want to say. It's an extremely good user interface, but we have to use. As Diptesh always says, no system is bad, no system is good. If we don't use it, then even the best systems will die a natural death. So and this is only a handful of people here, but there are large HR and L&D population here. My submission to all of you is, and some leaders are sitting here, is to tell people to use it. If we do not use it, then you may have a BMW 8 Series or whatever is the highest series, or an Audi 7, Audi 8. But if you do not drive it and if you still decide to take an auto, then nobody can help. A bank can give you a loan, the best of the automakers can give you a car, everything can be given. But if you still say that, nahi, mere ko to auto hi lena hai, then it's no fault of the car. So we have to start using the system and we have to encourage people to use the system. Please do not, and this is to all the HR people, and I said this in the training yesterday, do not help others to use the system, but do not use it for them. Please do not use it for anybody, and I will share this in the CCM also, because as we go towards the corner office, it's inversely proportional to the time that we spend on using the system. So, but we need to use the whole premise of this is manager self-service, employee self-service. If we do not use the self-service, Anita, Karishma, मेरे को आके जरा help कर देना कैसे ये करना है, then it will not work. So it's not going to work. So it has to be based on manager self-service, employee self-service, and sooner than later, or what Rajiv Bhai says that had said once that we need to ban Excel sheets. He had said about 4-5 months ago. I would say, and I will do it, we will ban all emails which are of any individual nature. So nothing will go on emails, everything will be on this system, including any warm welcome mails, everything from warm welcome mails to any other information, any other resignation, this, that, nothing will happen on emails at all. It will all happen through the system, nothing is going to be on email. We will take a day, we will take a month's time, we will give people to get accustomed to it. But as I said, it's an extremely user-friendly interface. It will not take much time, and all of us are very bright, very intelligent. We can do it, and it's a foolproof system. I mean, even a fool can use it. It's as this thing is done. So it should not be a challenge at all. My submission will be: please encourage others to use the system. Do not feed them with the fish or with the cabbage or with whatever you say. Teach them how to grow it. Teach them how to catch the fish. We have to teach them how to use the system. Do not use the system for that, because then we will kill a very good system. That's all from my side. Thank you very much.
First of all, thank you, sir, for such a nice intro, and I thank the entire Cadila team for giving us this opportunity. Of course, the entire leadership team, Deepesh, for introducing us over here. I would like to take this opportunity to just tell you a brief background about why did we create uKnowva and what is the overall problem statement we are trying to solve. For organizations and especially HR, and which obviously aligns with what Indra sir just mentioned about making HR more and more strategic. I've just created a few slides. Firstly, we created an end-to-end system majorly to focus on managing all HR needs of an organization. So let me tell you, go a little back in time and tell you how HR has evolved over a period of time. Of course, people over here from the HR fraternity are much experienced than me, and they probably would have seen this transition. 25 years ago, or maybe or 25 to 30 years ago, HR was actually treated as a personnel department, which was majorly focused on managing payroll and I would say union issues and all. But over a period of time, it has actually become more and more strategic. By that, what I mean is talent acquisition, talent management has taken focus. Talent development, which is making your people do much more with less. That is all about learning. That is why we do a lot of learning initiatives. That is why we do development, performance development initiatives and all. So if you see over a period of time, and of course, pandemic has actually given it a very big push. Which probably in past 20 years, maybe CXOs could not do, pandemic did in just a month or two of pushing the entire agenda of HR as a strategy partner. Now, this is one framework which I wanted to highlight over here, which was one of the frameworks that we imbibed in our DNA to make HR more or help organizations climb up this ladder. Now, what is this ladder? This is a study by Carnegie Mellon University called People Capability Maturity Model. So this actually tells you how mature your HR processes are. Just like in tech or in IT industries, we have CMM levels, capability maturity models, which tells you how the processes are defined, and you can always say, okay, if someone is at level 5, they are pretty much mature in terms of managing people. Now, what uKnowva does is it actually helps you climb up the ladder in whatever stage you would be in. Of course, it starts with level 0 when you are in a very very new organization. You would actually look for things like payroll, employee data, etc. But once you reach a particular level, then your team management, capability building, learning processes becomes more and becomes of a priority. And we are proud to say that we are an organization or we are a system which actually helps you climb up the ladder wherever you would be at the moment. That is the thought. That was the thought process in creating uKnowva, and I'm glad today we have more than 300,000 people using it daily. Of course, we have Cadila as one of the biggest name in pharmaceutical industry now using it. That's a very big achievement and a milestone for ourselves as well. So I just wanted to highlight this thought process and the idea behind why HR is strategic. And for a strategic initiative, obviously you need underlying systems in place which can help you manage or do the entire automation. So that was the overall thought process in making uKnowva, and I would also like to iterate on the same fact that Kinderly mentioned. Use the system. The more you use it, you will probably get more and more ideas. I like to quote one very simple example. One of my customers, actually, they started with the HRIS tool, and we have a small HR help desk in it. They started using it, and they themselves innovated with it they are now using it for a customer success or a customer support tool as well. The same tool. So I'm very much sure once you start using it, you yourself will start innovating and getting further ideas. We'll also learn from you, and that will obviously help make our product much and better and better, and also help us in achieving our overall target. We want to make the smartest HR platform on earth, and of course we want all the smart people here to use it and innovate, and also give us feedback and ideas on how we can make it better. So that's it from my side. There are a few more slides, but I'll skip this. We're short of time, and I'll now hand it over to Himanshi to please take everyone through the system.
So first we'll actually launch the product, and then we will see how the system is working for all of us. QR code, download the app, and you can log in using your employee code. You can log in using your email ID. There's a welcome email that will be shot to everyone today by end of the day. Many of you leaders, you would have already received an email from DigiCad. There are still people, by end of the day you will receive it on your email, on your text message. एक SMS भी आएगा आपको. So please use it, download the app uKnowva, or you can use this QR code as well.